It's week 4 of the NFL, where we'll see two of the NFL's oldest and most storied franchises. It's the Lions and the Bears, coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport, historic Soldier Field in Chicago. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen, or should I say Dean Olsen, because tight end you doesn't happen without you. And we've got a great matchup here. We've got two of the best at your position in the current game right now.
And Mike, when I came into the league, almost 20 years ago, there was a handful of really elite tight ends. But doesn't it just seem, especially over these last couple of years, every single team, at least the ones that make their mark and find themselves in the playoffs competing for Super Bowls, have a legitimate #1 threat at the tight end position. It almost feels like if you don't have a tight end, your offense is missing a key piece. I know I'm biased, but at tight end man, we make no mistake about it. We think we are the most important position in football, and you're not going to convince me otherwise.
So that Detroit offense taking the field for the first time. #1 overall pick in 2016 leads them out, Greg. It's quarterback Jared Goff.
And this is where you really need your quarterback, Mike, to step up and not just lead your offense, but to really establish himself as the leader of this entire team. You're looking to pick up your first win. You're trying to build a little momentum to kickstart what's been a slow start to the season. Remember, another loss here today, 0-4, would all but eliminate their playoff chances. Only one team in NFL history, the 1992 San Diego Chargers, has ever made the playoffs after an 0-4 start.
He's across midfield. And he'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Off the play fake, here's Goff. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. Here's the Chicago offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the quarterback from USC, Caleb Williams.
I think the biggest thing that stood out from last week's game was when they went into the game with an initial plan, how quickly were they able to get away from that when they realized it wasn't working? I think they got a lot of unscouted looks, meaning the defense threw a lot of exotic looks at them, blitzes, different fronts and coverages, maybe things they didn't work on all week. So the key this week is understand what is the defense looking to do today, and how fast can we make those adjustments if we're not having early success.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Moore going in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. Williams. That is incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. 3rd down coming up. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Lions offense going to take over now for the second time. They'll start with a short field, looking for the first points of this contest. And they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. On play action, Goff. To the right side, that's St. Brown. Take a look here at those receiving numbers from his game a week ago. Second and 7. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion. He'll go play action with Goff. He'll get this out to the left flat. And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They find a way to convert on 3rd and 1. Here's Gibbs. A second effort, and he is in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Velus Jones now on the return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. The Bears offense ready for their second possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
And it doesn't really matter who you put on him, Mike. When you want to play one-on-one man coverage against a receiver like this, there's not a whole lot else you can do. It's hard to put help over the top because the ball's being thrown out by the sidelines. I like playing in and out. I like playing zones. Somebody underneath, somebody over the top. Share the responsibility. But that's not what they're doing. That's straight man coverage. Quarterback sees the matchup. There's no question where the ball is going to go.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. Open man, that's Rome Odunze. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
He's going to run it. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
As a pass rusher, you don't always need to record a sack to make your presence felt. Creating pressure, move the quarterback, affect his timing. Those are all different ways to take pressure off your coverage unit.
And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down. Mechie, the man in motion. On third down, it's Williams. And that is incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And that'll set up fourth down. On now, it's Cairo Santos for the field goal. This just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt. And that one is off the left upright. He missed it. And they are not able to draw closer.
You can see the body language of the kicker, Mike. Once it left his foot, he was kind of leaning. He was trying to bring that one back towards the middle. But that's the sound you dread as a kicker. It reverberates around the stadium, off the upright, no good.
Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. Once again, it's Gibbs. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down. Now Goff. Looking middle and complete with Allen. They'll come up now for second down and 4. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On second down, Goff. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. He was looking for Keenan Allen on that one. Now it's going to be third down. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. From the gun, on third down, it's Goff. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Jahmyr Gibbs out of the backfield. And now it's fourth down. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Bears offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. This pass is caught by Scott. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. Now Williams. He's got the hook up there to Odunze. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he... Throw it again. It's Williams. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but With the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
This one caught by Mechie. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. He'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Mechie, the man in motion. Williams to the air once more. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a first down. Throwing again, Williams. Right back to Moore, another grab. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. To throw is Williams. A quick slant, looked in by Moore. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
He completes this one to Mechie. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Here's Williams now to throw. That one taken in. Roll, Odunze. Touchdown, Bears.
This is one of those cases, Mike, where the play caller understands, I got 3 points in my back pocket. There's no need here to be conservative. Let's keep this drive alive and see if we can come away with a touchdown. But instead of just trying to pick up the first down, they go for the big one, and it's a perfect throw, great catch, and they come away with 6.
Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. He's got it. And the Bears will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. Here's Williams on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Here's 1st and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
A second down throw for Goff. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down.
Mike, I don't really even think this is much of a conversation. On the plus side of the 50, I think you've got to keep your offense on the field, stay aggressive, and try to maintain possession. You get field position like this, you want to make sure this drive ends with some sort of points.
This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. That's complete to his running back, Kenneth Gainwell. And they're going to get him down right at the 25.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Here's Williams. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Cooper going in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. That's caught left side by Cooper. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker. Be friendly to the quarterback. And then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
This pass caught right side. It's Allen. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That is caught by the tight end, Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Detroit. Now the try here for the point after. The kick is good. And the Lions will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Tyler Scott. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. The Bears offense ready to take over once again. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And this will be incomplete.
Just doesn't seem to me right now that he's seeing the field very well. I mean, that last possession results in the pick. You'd expect him to come back out here and be a little bit more careful with the ball, find easier completions, find the better matchup. And instead, he puts the ball back in harm's way, and he's lucky that wasn't another interception.
And that'll be knocked down. It's incomplete, but it might not matter. Let's check on this penalty. The penalty yardage certainly helps. Now it's 3rd down, and they need 5. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. That's over the middle and taken in by Odunze.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points. Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime. Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. Oh, a loose football. And fortunately, their center able to rein it in, and they'll retain possession. So we reach halftime, and the visiting Lions are in the lead. As we'll get you down to Orlando now, that's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started up at Lincoln Financial Field in Philly. And in the second quarter, it is the Eagles who are out in front. Saquon Barkley, 2 touchdown runs on the afternoon. Next, we take a trip down the coast to Miami to check on the Dolphins at home at Hard Rock Stadium. And they currently trail in that game against the visiting Patriots. 2 touchdown passes there for Drake May. Finally, let's get right to the center of the U.S. map and check in on the Chiefs at home in Kansas City. As you can see the score there in the second quarter. Justin Herbert with 2 touchdown passes. In the first half, it was the Alabama man, Jahmyr Gibbs, who had it cooking. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break. These 2 teams making their way back out of their locker room, so that means we're just about set for the second half. And to bring it your way, we go back out to Mike and Greg. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And a decent return there. We'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Bears offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. We'll try to establish some tempo. They start this one with 1st and 10. Williams.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll run the sneak, looking for that crease inside, and that did not break the play. No doubt about it, they are going to mark him short. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They run with the former Bear, David Montgomery. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. From the gun, it's Goff. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
They get 12 yards on that pass. 1st down, Detroit.
1st down, Lions.
Cooper going in motion. Quick throw here is complete. They face 2nd down and 7. Man in motion, heading left. On 2nd down, Goff. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out, and the defense has it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner. So you decide to put the ball in the air deep in your own end zone. That's fine. But the internal clock of the quarterback, it's got to speed up even a little bit more. You cannot hold the ball in this part of the field. And I'll tell you what, he takes the sack, but he's lucky it wasn't a safety. The first goal of backed-up offense, Mike, is to at least get the ball out enough that your long snapper and punter can operate at the standard depth. They're forcing a 3rd down here, Mike, so they got to figure out what's our best way to pick up enough yards that even if we don't keep the drive alive, my punter can stand and not be under his own goalpost. When that play call came into the huddle, Mike, I don't think anyone seriously expected this guy to suddenly rip off that type of gain to extend this drive. That was more of a, hey, get what you can, wave the white flag. We are so far behind the sticks.
Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now Goff. Throw is caught by Cooper on the right side. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Here now, a toss to Montgomery. He's able to get away from one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Goff with the give to Montgomery. And how about that back bulldozing his way forward? A gain of 9 yards.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Here's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run it here with Montgomery. And he is going to have a Lions first down. They needed 2 and gained 6.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Flags come in. Looks like there was movement on the right side of the O-line. That's on the outstanding tackle, Penei Sewell. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. They'll go play action with Goff. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Goff. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Amari Cooper was the man he was looking for, and it's going to be 3rd down. Here's Goff. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So they'll bring up 4th down. And Campbell will opt to bring out the field goal unit. That one is good. And the Lions build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts 1st and 10. Mechie, the man in motion. That'll be complete to Gainwell. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You can see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and a yard. They'll run here with Gainwell.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll stick to the ground. And he's going to have the Bears first down, it would appear. Yes, he does, by a full yard. They get the conversion on 4th and 2. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Throw right side, caught by Odunze. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
And this is what the offense needed. Now, after that last completion, you still trail here in the 4th quarter. You need scores, and you need scores fast, so they cannot take their time. I wouldn't be surprised to get them right back up on the line of scrimmage and try to score here now that it's 1st and goal.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll try and throw, and here's Williams. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Roll, Odunze. Touchdown, Chicago. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Throwing, Goff. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Get a pause here. We have an injury, and it is the tight end, Sam Laporta, a player they cannot afford to lose. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's Goff. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Goff to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
Out comes Caleb Williams and the rest of this Bears offense. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. He'll run, and the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and 11. Mechie, the man in motion. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
And you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down, but so far that has proven to not be the case.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Throwing is Williams. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
They're lucky to have avoided this mistake here, Mike. In the 4th quarter, with possessions running out, that would have been a critical back-breaking play in this game, and they're going to have second life now after that defender drops the ball, and let's see if they can take advantage of it.
Mechie, the man in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. Williams. That's to the right side and incomplete. John Mechie was the intended target. And 3rd down coming up. Throwing again. Williams. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. The Bears send out their punt team. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. To return is Williams. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. The Lions offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll send a tight end in motion. So they start this on the ground with Montgomery. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They bring a tight end in motion left. They'll stay on the ground. Again, Montgomery. He's going to get forward for about 5 yards, but this one might be coming back. Let's check in with the referee. Taylor Decker, the former Buckeye, guilty on that one. On the ground, Montgomery. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. Throwing here is Goff. He'll look underneath here for Montgomery. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down mark. On the return is Jones. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Here's Rome Odunze, the first-round pick, along with the Bears offense getting set for their next possession. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been unquestionably the star of the show, as they have just absolutely had no answer on the defensive side of the ball. That's complete to Moore on the right side. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
They come up for 2nd and 2.
At the 47-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Now, a big 3rd down. Gainwell. He's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
And he indeed picks up a Bears 1st down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on 4th down.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew it was coming and still couldn't stop it. All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Kmet. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. Throw it again. It's Williams. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack. A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. The Lions call their first timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds remaining on the clock. So now the Brazilian-born Cairo Santos in a big spot. This to potentially send us to overtime. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago as they'll stop it with 25 seconds remaining on the clock. So now the Brazilian-born Cairo Santos in a big spot. This one he's got to have.
And that could very well wind up being a critical miss. I mean, you got to be able to rely on your kickers at this stage of the game. But he can't come through, and this one stays a 3-point game.
Goff down to a knee. And that should be the final act in this one. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.